Hi everyone, this is Freddie with RamosCustoms.com. Today I'm just doing a quick short video. This is my Mountaineer II. I just wanted to show some new features that I have on the Mountaineer II. For now on, the Mountaineer II, it's going to have the same attributes as the older model. It's going to have horizontal straps as well as a vertical strap. The main difference is going to be in the vertical strap itself. No longer going to have an actual strap. I did an actual belt loop for vertical wear. The belt loop is going to fit about maybe a 3-inch wide belt, which is pretty wide. The vertical straps are basically going to be the same. I got a new logo. That's my new logo right there. It is basically just says Ramos Customs and the little frog in the middle. And for those of you that might not know, that little frog is called a coqui. A coqui is a small tree frog that's indigenous to Puerto Rico, and you basically can only find it in Puerto Rico. I know that some people have brought some over to some of the islands in Hawaii, and from what I understand, it's causing some havoc over there, but in Puerto Rico we like him. So that's my new logo. The other thing that's different is just the construction of the pouch itself, how it's actually put on the belt, on the sheath. Sorry, and the way that it's put it on the sheath. If you see here, right here, that little plate, back plate. I've attached it onto the back plate, and the back plate actually screws on to where the vertical belt straps screw on, sort of like the Mountaineer Pro. The reason why I did that is two reasons. One, I actually end up using less leather, and not that I mind using more leather, I think it just looks a lot better. It's a lot better. It's a little bit more streamlined. Looks a little bit neater, in my opinion. Same function, just looks a little neater, just a little bit of an improvement. The pouch is going to stay the same on the Mountaineer II. She's going to have 2 snaps, and again, enough to fit a small Altoids tin, as well as a few other things you can put in there, some jute twine or some fishing line or anything else you could think of. The other difference is going to be in how I put the fire steel. The fire steel is put onto the 2 holes in the bottom, and they're basically just attached to they're attached with Chicago screws. And this is going to be the fire steel that I'm using. Except this is a short one. In the future, I'm going to be using the longer ones. This is a 5/16 of an inch, which is pretty thick. It's a little bit thicker than a 1/4 inch. I like to use that. It's just my preference. It's just, a little bit thicker is better than a little bit thinner, in my opinion. I have some that are 1/4 inch. I don't have any issues with them. I just prefer something a little thicker. And these are attached also with Chicago screws in the back, as well as the vertical belt straps. The good thing is that they are all removable. So basically, if you wanted to take off the fire steel for whatever reason, you can just with an Allen wrench unscrew these 2 screws here. If you wanted to take off the pouch, you could just unscrew the Chicago screws in the back. Everything's going to come off, but then you just take off the pouch and you put back on the straps. And you can also take off the straps and everything. You could just totally make it nude, and it'll just be a plain sheath with no attachments. You'll still have the vertical belt loop, and that's pretty much it. It's still a full modular system. The other thing that I did with this, and I guess the most noticeable thing, is the tooling that I did throughout everything. I gave it this bumpy textured look. I kind of did that special for for a customer of mine. This one is actually for a gentleman named Dave McMillan, and he is he's in the military in Canada. So shout out to David McMillan. I like to shout out to all the men and women in uniform. I know he's Canadian, but hey, listen, he's fighting on our side. So you know, what else can I say? So that's pretty much it. This is the Mountaineer II, and from now on, this is basically how it's going to be coming out. The textured look is just an add-on that I did for him, just something, you know, special, that, you know, to give him something unique. But it's not really gonna come in this check suit. If you wanted it, I can certainly make it for you. And that's it. Let me know what you think. Have a great day.